my side as well.
She is too much. It's like on cue.
Yes, it is.
Like, I'm here for the show, Dad. Let me put my butt in the camera for everybody to see.
She just wants love.
Oh, yeah.
You could see the cat hair floating around. You'd be like, eh.
Oh, I'd believe it. Especially since you got two of them. But quiet on the set. It's that time of the day to go live on the radio. Zoom Room video sponsored by the BMC.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. As the Oracle foretold, two idiots who would misinterpret the news so you don't have to. Live from Deltona, Florida, the avatars themselves, Jack and Laz.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, as Lily is.
And Lily making her cat meow daily right here on NBNN. Good morning, Novia. That's right. How are you, BT? I got a question for you, but we'll get to that in a minute. Gixie joining us live on set. Although I don't know what Gixie was talking about. He said he saw the beacon of Twitter and came to join us, but that just went out like a moment ago.
it might have been mine.
Ah, okay. Might have been yours. Okay. You go a little early. That's right. That's
Sometimes.
right. Good morning, you freaking freak. The Maynard out there.
Brush is full of hair. Oh, thank you, Lily.
But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Whacked Out Wednesday, April 21st, 2021, and a raid from Torque with 7 raiders. Thank you, Torque. And let's go ahead and make sure we open up the giveaway for today. Getting started out. And reminder to everybody that you guys get to control how things go around here. If you want us to stop what we're doing, do something different, like play a game of marbles, all you got to do is make that little bar right there, do some movement, or throw us a sub.
Yeah.
And we'll stop what we're doing.
Prime subscription.
Yes, you get one of those free. All of you got Prime. You all get a free sub. Use them. Use them on our streams because, hey, they're free. And it puts a couple coins in our pocket, so. Botox! What's going on, Econdis? But yes, we've got some news, we've got some information, we've got hijinks and shenanigans, we've got a little everything right here on this train wreck. Of course, hope everybody survived yesterday's holiday. Of course, nobody ever died from smoking marijuana, so I'm not going to worry about that.
that's not entirely true, but I mean,
Okay, well,
that's
you
an
know,
argument for a
if you're
different day.
going into the warehouse and a bale of it falls on you and kills you, that's a different story. But
Hey,
you know,
man, they still died from it. No, uh,
causality. That's
there,
right.
yeah. I do actually have like a friend of mine's kid. Um, anytime he ingests marijuana, it triggers a psychotic episode as well. So,
Oh well, lucky him.
yeah, yeah, it is
Oh, psychotic,
adorable.
not psychedelic. Never mind. Sorry,
No,
that's the
psychotic.
difference. I say it's a psychedelic episode, man. Lucky him. Yeah. Yeah. Well, some people are just not cut out for it. That's all there is to say. Some people get paranoid. Some people get happy. Some people get sleepy. Some people get the munchies. Yeah. But
Yeah.
several games out there. We're doing all sorts of lovely giveaways, and I hope you got out there to collect them. We apparently didn't do the POT sale, the pot sale, here in the game, but I still think they're missing the boat on 420, on anniversaries, on all sorts of places where we could be promoting stuff and missing out on it. But hey, it is what it is. But we'll be here
Yep.
to tell you about it. We'll be here to chat about it. We'll be here to bring you the latest gossip, news, tidbits,
Uh,
and information right here inside Shroud the
so,
Avatar.
so you ready to go over to the Tweetiverse
We are
and
ready as we'll
so
ever be.
interpret some news? Because
Interpret some tweeters.
22 hours ago, Chris tweeted out that utility bar hotkeys will now be assignable. The quick keys will still work on them out of combat as well as these new ones. So, for instance, you could now keep a potion on your utility bar slot one and assign that to the key dash key instead of having to use shift one every time.
I tell you what,
I
about time.
um when you're in combat, isn't that utility bar marked as inactive though?
No, you can actually use your other utility bar down there. It's just certain skills can't go on it. You can still
Yeah.
do things like summon your creatures, tame off of it,
Uh,
other passives.
yeah, I must only have the skills that I want to use in combat on my utility bar at the same time.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh, yeah,
on my utility bar, I've got
yeah, just
mostly
can't use combat skills. Yeah.
like resurrection, resurrect pet, resurrect myself, and what is the other one here? I can't
How
even.
do you resurrect yourself there, Laz?
I'm sorry. Resurrect other people. Yeah, I wish I could resurrect myself. What is this other one?
That would be nice to precast
Oh, it's heal
resurrection to
pet.
target yourself.
Yeah, heal pet is the other one.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can do all those off of the bar, but long time coming on that. One of the
And
long time things. But
only requested like 4 or 5 years ago.
well, not even that. It should just be the norm for programming any kind of actions. Anything should be remappable across the board. I've said it once. I've said it 100 times, and I said it yesterday. You should be able to map anything anywhere.
I just upset Lily. She was laying on my phone, so it's like I just pulled it out from underneath her, and I
I
pulled
just
enough
saw
of
the
her
tail
with me.
flopping around. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now her butt's underneath the microphone. So giveaway is open. If you do exclamation mark I love free shit, and so far Spawn and the Condis are in it, so it's working. And now Serenia's in it. But don't forget giveaways on both streams. Exclamation mark I love free shit. And 20 hours ago, a QA build underway with all mentioned changes.
All mentioned changes, which means anybody who went out yesterday, like I did,
Yeah.
and set up their town MOTD, well, guess what? Probably not in the game till next week, so they'll have to go back and do it again next week. Yeah, it doesn't really specify whether that was a live change that was able to just go in or not. I guess we'll find out by next week. Next week, I'll go out and look, see if it's stuck or whether it won't come in till next release.
And Lily is staring at something on my desk and in hunter mode. There's nothing on my desk except for an inordinate amount of cat hair and some dust. So no idea what she's scoping out in predator mode. But yes,
A mighty
the
hunter.
4 hours ago, the morning bot sweep was done and banned an even dozen botters this morning. Also, a reminder, if you bought on one account, expect all of your accounts to get banned.
Out of here. Out of here. That's right. Don't think you're going to get away with botting by having multiple accounts, because it doesn't work that way. Does not work that way.
There is some discussion about that. Too bad they did not take botting seriously years ago. This would have been a different game today. And Blake and Sasha's like, does this mean you ban any accounts on the same IP? Yes.
Yeah. So if you're botting or your girlfriend's botting and you both playing, guess what? Yeah, your account's gone. So just because you were playing nice and your partner wasn't, well, yeah, she's shit out of luck on that one.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it means.
One of the tweets is from Thomas Branch, who's like, also consider a wall of shame of character names banned for botting. Go for it.
Yeah, I don't see that one here.
Oh, it was done an hour, 56 minutes ago. It's underneath the Robert Redford picture.
And I don't see a Robert Redford picture. I see some young dude giving 2 thumbs up.
View more tweets? I don't know, man.
Yeah, there. I mean, yeah. I don't get why Twitter. I mean, your list is different. Like the first one I see is actually Blake and Sash. Okay. In my list. So yeah, your list is as discombobulated as mine is. So
yeah.
Oh, see, show additional replies. There we go. There is a button.
Yeah. Man, that's the cat hair and the cat brush right now. Jeez. And I'm already filling it up again. It's like, damn.
You'll be there forever. It'll just keep coming out. It don't matter how many times you do it.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to get it so that way it's like, if I pet her, I'm not ending up with a wall of cat hair off in my hand, or as she tries to get up on my shoulder, turning around and ending up with a face full of cat hair and then having to like scratch my nose. Okay, then after that, the new QA is live. Should have search functionality in the recipe book and quest log. New assignable keys mentioned in previous tweets, some performance stuff for towns, and a handful of other improvements.
Ooh. Searchable recipe book, searchable quest log going in. Devil Cult, you dog. Man. You dog.
You, Devil Cult. Yeah, thank you. Thank
Go
you
Devil Cult.
Life improvements. Now
yes.
Lily's rubbing her face up against my microphone stand and swatting the microphone with her tail and trying to eat my microphone stand.
Serenia, oh my God. She's bummed out. She lost a house on her alt account today to taxes not paid because I hadn't checked it recently. Now I have to completely redeco that stupid lot. Man, that's tough. Sean coming in saying we need to get the tax reserve hooked up so that we can have an automatic draw if needed. I'd like that. If you have gold on your account, it would automatically reduce the amount of gold to pay your taxes. In that case, would be nice. But truth be told, not for not. Well, yeah, I guess it doesn't help either way. When you go to your, let me close this list a little because I have a shit ton there. You can add. You can add tax credit. As you can see, I've got about 1.5 million gold tax credit. It should draw off the credit is what it should do. So you should be able to load that up, and whatever is there, it should take out automatically if there's a credit built up there. I think that would be the actual the usage for that.
That
You know,
credit.
to have tax credit, yeah, absolutely, Sean. Although it would be nice if it just took it out of your bank and you didn't have to worry about putting the tax credit there. But my first question is, Serenia, didn't you get the emails that said, "Hey, your lot's about to expire. You need to," because I know I reported that a while ago, and I know it's still glitchy, and you may want to report that as a bug yet again. Just for the fact that I know it was about a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago now. I got the email on the 11 days left, even though it had gone down to 13 days, it had gone down to 12 days, and then on 11 days it kicked in. And then on 10 days, I got an email, and then I never got an email after that, I believe. I'll have to go check. Hold on. Let's go see real quick. Let's go see. The Avatar Housing Authority. No, I only got actually the 12 days this time. 12 days last time. 12 days before that.
Oh,
It only seems to give you the one. No, yeah, it did. One gave me 12 days and then 11 days. Why it didn't give me 12 days on all of them, I don't know. But
I wonder how many days until my Brookside lot expires.
probably a tax-free deed, ain't it?
It's a tax-free deed, but that account is not tied to this one, and I think it's
Ah,
a citizen or something like that. So it's like 100 days, but
but for Serenia, you may want to report you're not getting those emails from the Housing Authority of New Britannia, because you should get them every day until the lot falls. So you should have gotten at least 10 emails on that topic. Again, usually by the time I get the first one, I'm out there.
it might be in spam.
Yeah. Well, again, if I reported as not getting them, and it was probably broken again, is what it is. Again, I got one, and I know I let it go for several days before I actually got down to 7 days left on my taxes before I paid them on my payable lots, which is very unusual for me because I'm here every day.
You know what? All I got to say is someone really loved my lot out in Mount Madeira.
Yes, you still have the wonderfully decoed lot for the deco contest still out in Mount Madeira.
And someone bought like
all his lemons. All his lemons.
They bought 20 individual lemons at 10 gold each. Oh man, my lot that's decoed to say all devs should play the game.
That's right. And they agreed, but they'll never do it.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, thank you to the person that made that purchase out in Mount Madeira. I think of that as well, the funny piece, I still should have my Lassie from that lot, but I haven't received it yet.
Yeah. Well, as Chris stopped by last week, and I asked for the soapbox, and maybe we'll actually get that Laz and Jack soapbox that we can give to supporters and stuff like that as a giveaway in game.
Remember, my Lassie was an extra special award for the Deco contest. So
it was.
You know what? They said it on stream. Where's my Lassie?
Where's my Lassie?
Oh, maybe the Lassie is like a Marvel Comics no equals prize. Yep.
And there was one other thing there I thought is Azazel wants to know exactly what does he mean by bots? What does he mean by bots? Well, basically anything that's doing work that you should be doing.
Macroing of some sort.
Yes, any kind of macro, any kind of keystroker, any kind of mouse recorder, which is the most popular ones. Sean Paxlayer with 300 bits, you fucker.
Oh, that means I need to come over here to my Steam key giveaway page and say, you know what?
Did he drop 300 on yours? I didn't see it. Didn't register.
No, but wishful thinking, man. Wishful thinking. Let's see.
Sean Paxlayer has got to get himself a copy of Quantum Replica. Quantum Replica on Steam for 300 bits. Don't forget, 300 bits will get you a mystery game key. And those, well, let's see what this one's worth. Quantum Replica on Steam, $7.99.
There it is. Let's see. I got to scroll down that order. Okay, that order's got 11 keys on it. And the Maynard with 300 bits. You know what? I'm going to go to my new. Oh, that's whoa. I got lots of mega bundles. Okay.
Mega bundle madness.
Yeah, so let's see. Who is getting that copy of Footlol? That is Sean with 1 bit because he likes to see the fire. He got himself a copy of Footlol, Epic Fail League.
Yeah, Epic Fail League.
And then Maynard's getting himself a copy of Fantasy Versus. So let's see some prices on those. Foot Lol, $10. Epic Fail League.
$10.
Yeah. Epic Fail League, and then Fantasy Versus. Wow. $59.99. Wow. Fantasy Versus is $59.99 on Steam. Exactly. It's like I have no idea about these things. But Maynard did trip it up to where we are on a game of marbles. If we can get Maynard's like, his response for that key is like, okay.
You might be looking at the wrong game.
What?
There's 2 Fantasy Versus. One is Glanblue Fantasy Versus on Steam, and that's not Fantasy Versus on Steam. Fantasy Versus on Steam.
Sorry. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Shit. All good, man. But Maynard
Glanblue Fantasy is what you were just looking at.
Fantasy Versus. Whatever, man. It's whatever.
Get the boy excited to find out he's only got a $7 game.
Shh. Play it like it's a $60 game. Okay. Waiting for Maynard to give us a marbles track.
Maynard's a random guy, I believe.
Random. You know what? I'm hitting random now. Then after that, don't forget, I am pulling a giveaway. Let's see. Random. I'm going to be playing, it looks like, the Twisted Toothpick.
He kind of says, vote 35. Tell you what, you can play track 35. All it takes is 200 bits. Get the next game loaded.
Well, are we ready to click start in 3?
Yes, we
2,
are.
1, start. Don't forget to join in on both streams, as I almost forgot to join into my own stream. Here, hold on. I'm going to click on reveal key and get the price of the next game and make sure that it's right. Let's see.
Double check your work.
Okay. Okay. The next game is $10. And remember, I'm doing that giveaway
$10.
after
Make
this game
y'all.
of bubbles. So exclamation mark play. You've got 40 seconds left. Then from there, we're going back to some Shroud news because we've got some stuff to talk about, including some bridge troll stuff.
Some bridge troll stuff. Some Shroud mats.
Ooh.
Lots of interesting Shroud mats. Never get tired of talking about Shroud mats.
Shroud math. Shroud math. Shroud maths. You need that PhD in maths to figure it out.
Yes. But
And even then, you'll be like, "Oh, the decimal point's in the wrong place."
We'll talk about it because interesting stuff going on there.
Yes. So
as we head on down, Twist and Turns 2, as we rim the purple hole.
Twisted toothpick on my side, dropping down the pegboard, and coming out of it is Sentinel. He is first. Now Lily's sitting on the floor, all perched right beside me. So she
never know what those furry little critters are going to do. His mine came running to the door this morning, walked on into her food bowl. I stepped on outside. She popped right on out the cat door again.
Yeah.
Followed me, went and chased a lizard, came in, grabbed a bite to eat, and then out the door again.
She didn't come in with the lizard?
No.
Because Tyrion would come in with the lizard.
She brings mice into the house, not lizards.
Oh, mice. See, yeah. I get lizards.
Field mice about this big, yeah. Mice. More like field rats.
Yeah.
She takes down some big ones.
I was ejected.
Citizens takes the lead.
Azazel, Sean was ejected. Azazel now in the lead. Laz is right behind him. So Azazel flying through the map right now. Oh,
let's see if Serenia can catch up or Sentinel.
Laz was ejected.
Mom at one of them miraculous comebacks.
And Azazel Reborn is victorious. Woohoo! And now,
here it is.
Shit.
Did she get it? No, I thought she was gonna get it.
Indigo Love Jones.
Serenia, though, takes the lead from Jack.
What? Why can't I spell indigo right? I like to add an extra I into indigo.
And Serenia in for the win.
Okay, there you go. Indigo Love Jones, aka Azazel Reborn. Okay, it is time for me to click on that close giveaway, pick a wiener, and Jigoku is victorious. Okay, whisper Jigoku. Neat. Ooh. Much easier to just click on his name and then say whisper and then paste Four-Sided Fantasy, which is $9.99 on Steam.
$9.99.
Yeah. And this time Four-Sided Fantasy is the only one that comes up for that. So that's good. Makes it much easier.
I just copy and paste it. Really makes it easy.
Okay. What, the price?
No, the name right off the key and paste it right into the search bar. Boom.
Well, I had the key inside of my
your
clipboard.
Copy.
So, yeah, so can't have multiple things in that clipboard. Okay. Andy Condis is like, hey, we want more Steam keys, so you better reopen this thing. And giveaway is reopened. And now it's time to go back to some Shroud news as soon as Laz is ready.
Some Shroud news. Where do we want to wander first today? I want to ask Bridge Troll first about his question out there. So let's jump over to that one.
Okay, so can we make cloak hooks craftable So we can display empty cloak slots as well.
Yeah, I don't get why you would. I mean, what do you mean empty cloak slots? I mean, do you want like he shows a picture with 3 cloaks there, so you just want like a hook
He,
without a cloak on it? Is that what it is? So you could have, say, a
and then
cloak and empty hook.
and as soon as you put the cloak onto it, it then gets displayed with the hook through it. Yeah. But yeah, Bridge Troll could always join us in voice and clarify that. But
Yeah. Yeah,
exclamation mark to
actually,
join
he's
in.
not really levitating. He's just not sitting on his bench and bouncing properly on my stream for anybody who get
What?
a picture of Gixie. Gixie on my stream is not sitting on the bench. He's sitting behind the bench in midair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all that time to fix seating, still a problem. Yeah.
It's
And
stupid
Bridge Troll.
to have a full coat check room.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So he wants some empty hooks. So he just wants the hook, and that way he can put cloaks on it or put no cloaks on it. So he's
But
got
that
extra
doesn't
hooks,
make
man.
sense. But that doesn't make sense. It's stupid to have a full coat check room. So you want to have,
Empty
yeah,
slots,
yeah,
empty
okay.
hooks, man. Empty hooks. You need the hooks so that way you can suspend the people from the hooks.
Well, that would be nice. To take a character and knock him onto a hook. Hookers.
Exactly.
There you go. There you go, Economist. Hookers.
Hookers.
Somebody
Lots of
had to
hookers.
say it.
Yeah.
Somebody had to say it.
But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good request and should be completely viable.
Interesting.
Uh,
Interesting.
yeah, you ready to talk about the Shroud mats?
Sure. Let's get into Shroud Mask because this is quite contrary to what is supposed to be the Shroud Math. So let's dig into this.
So XP distribution for parties. One member equals
When aren't you
100%.
on the road? BT's
What?
always traveling. BT says he's on the road. Sorry, he can't come in and join us. So I was just busting his chops. Like, when aren't you on the road? Every time I speak to him, he's on the road somewhere.
Hey, well,
Sean, have a good one, brother.
my question is, which meeting am I avoiding right now?
All of them.
I know. Like, yeah. Okay. Piece of tape with lots of cat hair. If you have a party with one member in it, as in your solo, you get 100% of the XP. 2 party members, thanks to Shroud Math, there is a bonus for the mob XP up to 175%, but that only becomes 85% of the base XP per player. 3 players is the bonus becomes 200%, which really equals to 66.7% of the XP per player. 4 players, 225%, which equals 56.3% of the base XP
per player.
Yes. So in a party of three players, a mob that would normally give 1,000 XP to a single player gives 2,000 XP to a party of 3, which is split evenly. So each player receives 667 XP into their pool, or 66.7% of what they'd make killing it solo. Of course, individual party members receiving less XP per mob than they would if they'd killed it solo is often offset by large parties killing mobs substantially faster. It's oftentimes better XP per person when a strong party goes to a hard zone than those players would make individually, such as a control point. If we assume this pattern holds, these would be the numbers for parties of increasing size. 5 members, 250% XP with 50% of the base XP, 50.5% per player. Remember, that's the base. 6 party members, 275% XP, yielding 48.8% of the base XP per player, followed by 7 members with 300% equals 42.9%. 8 members, 325, blah, 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 all the way to 12 members. That is equal to 425% of the base XP, but each player only receives 35%. Hopefully, folks find this info somewhat useful, and hopefully any discrepancies that can be found might bring potential bugs to light. If anyone can confirm that the extrapolation for party sizes between 5 and 12 is correct, that would be greatly appreciated. Yeah. Yep. And Alley-oop pointed out that the player instructions may have old data.
Like the data that should be in the game, not data that's just been calculated because it's been dinked with, right? Because
yes. And then you've got Kazin going, so why do pets suck away XP from the owners?
Didn't know they did that.
I don't know. Let's see. And then Fox Blue does have a comment. Release 54, increased party experience bonus to 50% base and 25% per extra member. 2 members should be 175%, which equals 87.5. And so that there are some math fixing there.
But that's the same number.
Yeah. There was an edit to this, I believe. But yeah, Sanyo is going to be pointing out where updates need to happen in the player guide as well.
Yes.
Azazel's like, what this tells me is if you're the strongest person in the group, you're being punished. Therefore, this game punishes you for being in a group unless you are low level.
Now, that brings me to an interesting conundrum. Is forcing people to group in certain areas instead of allowing people to solo them only punishes the group. So, does it make sense to force group play upon solo players when, again, I'm not a fan of, forced group play. I have the same problem in 2 other games I play, GTA Online and Red Dead 2. Both actually have mechanics. Actually, Red Dead's not as bad, but GTA has certain locks on it. Basically, you can't perform certain raids, quests, whatever you want to call them, jobs without multiple players, which, my opinion, really bites the big one. Same thing goes here. Certain things you need multiple players to do. Give you an example, the Phoenix Talon. You want to get the Phoenix Feather and Phoenix Talon quest done. You need a full party to go out and kick its ass. It used to be you could do it with 1 or 2 friends. Now I believe you need a really good party to go take it down. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like the way
nope. Nope. What?
Mom's like our tank solo.
Yeah, there are a few people who are capable of it. Used to be able to a while back until they changed maths, and no longer.
Well, it's kind of like what's the Granus Colossus portion of I think it was the Granus Colossus, where in order to get past the dragon and all the imps and everything else, you had to have a party in order to finish the quest line. I know that they changed that behavior shortly after that to make it a little bit easier, but any storyline quest, which means also anything directly tied to your skill tree, should be soloable.
Yeah.
By an individual at the appropriate level.
And Maynard said, "What is it you don't like most? What is it you don't like most people?" I think he says about most people. You know what it comes down to? Truthfully, it's not that I don't want to be around people. I love being around, love the interaction, especially when I'm playing for that part of the game. But to give you an example, say in GTA, there are times when I'm out and I'm doing a grind and I just want to get the job done, make my money, and be done with it. And I don't want to split the loot between me and 2 or 3 other people if I can do it myself, which more times than not, I can pretty much do it myself. Or B, somebody comes in a job and they don't have the experience, or they're Leroy's, and they run off and do something that totally screws up the whole rest of the the engagement. So I prefer to be able to do things, so that I know I'm in control. I know what's going to happen next. And if I die, it's my fault, not his fault, not her fault, not somebody else's fault. Now, again,
generally, every you die, it's generally your fault.
Well, it's all my fault. It's all Laz's fault. You know that.
It's always your fault. I mean, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, man.
And that's what if you don't like most people typo is well, again, there you go. If you're antisocial, that works even more so for what it is. So
there is a single player version of the game that you can play that's offline, and you can get companions and do with them as you please.
Now, in these other games, I can also tell you that while you're playing, you don't have no choice. You're automatically PvP, period, in the open world. So while you're in the midst of doing your money making and your job running, somebody can just come along, kill your ass, and take your shit, okay, and run with it. And they can turn it in for the good. So in cases like that, maybe it's good to have a group to help protect you. Other cases, not so much. But, sometimes it's just nice to be a solo player and be able to do what you want to do. But yes, if you want to look at it as 12-member party, the tank gets punished. Well, absolutely. If the tank's okay with that, again, if it's up to me, I want all the experience. I want all the loot. That's just me. I'm greedy when it comes to my games. Gimme, Daffy Duck. Mine. All mine. Tell me, is it too young for that? So.
Oh yeah.
But yes, there's some Shroud math for you. The more people in your party, the less experience you're going to get as you go. But because you can whack so much stuff, that really doesn't make a difference, because you're just eating it up, chunk after chunk after chunk.
Oh man.
But do we want to talk emotes, or do we want to talk targeting? Because I feel that targeting was something that we can run for about a half hour on.
What? Us talking?
Ooh, Sea of Silverdale. Oh yeah, we got to do Z's update too. Thank you for 100 bits. I put it in your Discord.
Yeah.
Let's get over to that real quick. Thank you for the updates, by the way, Z.
Targeting.
Z's update.
Where is that?
We don't have time for targeting today. I gave it to you in Discord.
Well, hold on. There it is. I accidentally clicked on the close button on it. So if we're not going to go to the targeting failure, where are we going to go to?
We're going to go to the Z update first.
Okay. And the emote quick slot.
No, Z. Discord.
Well, that's done by Z. Oh.
That's not what I'm talking about. Hello.
Hold on. I need to be very, very specific.
I didn't know targeting was done by Z. Or the emote quick slot.
What am I looking for?
In Discord, PMs. Go to your PMs.
Oh, go to my PMs.
Well,
Okay.
You should have a big red thing up there going, message for you, sir.
You don't understand. I actually have multiple PMs that are not open.
Yeah, okay. That I would understand.
Yeah. Okay. Update from 421. The salvage for artifact gems abilities will not be in this upcoming release. The analysis of all of them is almost complete, but they have not nailed down what will be offered for gems, abilities, etc. from Elgarian. Today at 8:15 in the morning, perhaps it will be 2 slots. Who knows? Won't know more study until more study is done, and I pitched the nerfs for artifacts to Chris at the end of the week.
So do tell, you're going to pitch for nerfs for artifacts, is he? You wanna explain that one? Do we need more nerfs on artifacts?
Absolutely, as long as I have a craftable version that I can do the exact same thing without having an artifact like a jump ring.
Why can't I craft a jump ring? That's right.
Why can't I craft a belt of encumbrance? Why can't I enchant an item with a light source? And why isn't all the best stuff actually made from players? Oh.
Well.
And I don't consider combining artifacts into a new item, really. Unless you're talking about that necklace where you have to take all 11 rings.
Azazel goes, Z, why is this provided for you privately and not for everyone? I don't think it's actually private. I think it's just questions he asks that he gets answers to. Yes. And of course, Elgarian is more than open to answering questions for you. They do semi-actively check the Discords out there. And of course, yes, as he says, when I have questions, I ask. You don't get answers to questions unless you ask the question. Otherwise, yes, you can put
unless you ask the question in your account. Well, maybe it has some other benefit, man. Yeah. And my email's just blowing up right now.
Econdis, that's something we've talked about for ages, and there should be an enchantment of light to equipment, period. Once you reach a certain level, you should be able to enchant any piece of equipment with light. And we've heard tell of this, but we've never actually seen any really remarkable.
When we tested it on the set, remember, we said it was a negative. Yeah. And so the way that it worked was it was only for that one individual. It wasn't an actual light source that is mobile. Yeah, it doesn't show for others. It only shows for the wearer, which is not a light source.
But let's get to this other post for Z.
Oh,
before we start wrapping things up. Yes. Which is actually from a post by Azorian.
Okay. It's now a wish list item for an emote quick slot. Wouldn't it be possible to have one emote slot in our hotbar? Because clicking O and scrolling there for the correct salutation is a bit complicated, as well as typing in /salute. And most of the time I wanted to greet has run away before I click my button.
Yes.
In that complicated way.
Not only should there be a quick slot, there should be a whole emote bar where you can put a dozen emotes into. They should be hotkeyable. I buy a keyboard so I can do that exclusively. I use a Logitech keyboard that's got hotkeys that are assignable that I can actually put that onto.
The fun part is that technically might be a bannable offense.
Yes, technically it is a bannable offense. Macroing text, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's
which brings us back to the let's go ahead and support the Razer Macro keyboard, but then tell everybody after they spent $200 on it that it's a no-no to use it in our game, even though we told you to go buy it. Yeah.
We partnered with them for advertising and everything else. Yeah. Yes. But yes.
Oh, interesting. Another flip-flop. Maybe we'll see that.
Another flip-flop in the Tweeterverse. Update on macroing for non-XP was up now on Twitter. There's no new tweets from Chris.
There's nothing new there. Nothing new there. Unless it's in comments. Morning sweep. Yeah. Let's see in the morning sweep comments.
Yeah.
I don't see anything new there. If you got something, put a link in there. We'll be more than happy to go criticize it.
Definitely need a macro emote bar, utility bar, to where it's like, hey, you can have this complete bar of just emotes that if you want to have up on your screen, you can have it. If not, you don't need it.
Yeah, we don't see that. Don't see it.
Let's see. Tweets and replies. Show more replies. Show.
Yeah, I did that already. There. Yeah, don't see it yet. Again, Tweeterverse is really weird.
Yeah.
Let's do a full refresh.
The weird thing is it shows up on the actual main page for me now, underneath Z of Silverdale, about asking about spending XP. And
yeah, there it goes. Finally.
Yeah.
Let's jump over to it real quick. Yeah.
Is leveling a skill at a dummy using a repeat key while sitting there considered botting? And Chris did reply with, not even something I search for. People who fight dummies are just spending XP they already earned. I'm going after botters who are gaining XP and screwing with the economy while AFK.
Well, see, that's not botting. All you got to do is interact with the dummy, and you auto attack. That's just auto attack, and that's not a bot. You don't have to have anything external to do that.
Indrid just posed the question, hey, I heard Chris was wanting to do something with VR with this game. Have you heard? Not possible right now.
Not gonna happen.
In order for a VR game to actually get approved for some of the VR marketplaces, you need to have a frame rate of 90 frames per second per eye.
Let's clarify that. It's preferable to have 90 frames per second. You don't necessarily need 90 frames per second.
You can talk to Preston about that, but
getting one of his games approved, there are games out there that have 30 and 60. They're not great, but they run. Okay, I'm not saying, but For the best,
Yeah.
you need 90 frames or above to get the real experience. Absolutely. Just make it.
but
Yeah, you can do it in less, but yeah.
yeah. And considering we have issues getting above 30 frames per second, in seams because of processor
Bridge Troll,
findings,
update your effing calendars.
we have a problem because yesterday we ended the stream with,
And we were supposed to do a game to start today. That's right.
Yeah, so we need to do that game of marbles right now. Thanks to everybody for saying that.
We're doing a random game for Bridge Troll here.
Yeah, and random game is up.
Or 2 for tomorrow.
Well, that's asking Laz to remember. And see, y'all
Yeah,
were supposed to
I didn't
remind us
remember today, so yeah.
It was Laz's favorite holiday yesterday, so
and just for
that's your own
giggles and
fault.
grins, I'm going to do Portal Purgatory for Bridge Troll.
And I am doing let's go ahead and back out of this and go do Portal Purgatory because I enjoy all the ejections. Confirm race. That's what track 33. It is opened on my side, so exclamation mark play on both streams. Followed by the start button in 3, 2, 1, start. That gives you 69 seconds to join in both streams.
Yeah, I think we should probably think about trimming that down. I know it was fun for a while, but having to wait 69 seconds every time we play a game.
By default, it's what, like 30 seconds?
Something like that. We'll have to look at it.
We could change it to 6.9 seconds because we got interrupted.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
But yes, exclamation play, exclamation I love free shit. Tina says he likes 69.
We are dealing with a delay, and we want people to get in on these games of marbles. So,
maybe that's what it was. 30-second delay. We needed more than 30 seconds because by the time we said it, people would, missed it.
Remember our delay is between 3 and 6 seconds.
I don't think so, but anyway.
Well, yeah. You know what? We got the game going off right now, and then after that, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me know whenever it actually caught up from when the ball started dropping in the game launch.
I don't have the stream running because it doesn't make sense to be streaming and watching the same stream that we're doing. It doesn't make any sense for your bandwidth.
I don't watch it. I don't watch my own stream, so.
Here we
right
go.
Now, Econda's going through the first portal. Okay.
Oh, we're doing some Portal Purgatory. Got to thank Bridge Troll. Got to thank Z. Got to thank Sean for the bits today. Thank you guys. Love you all.
Oh, bye-bye, Sagewise. Sagewise first one ejected on my stream. Mom ejected.
Hits it for the win and then gets ejected.
Oh, Tina ejected.
Bridge Troll ejected.
I was ejected.
I made it in.
Believe Mom actually won.
She popped into it, had so much speed, she came up and flew right back out of it.
Straight out. Yeah.
But Mom was the winner. Everybody else besides Mom and I were DNF.
Laz was victorious on my stream, but it's time for me to click on close giveaway and pick a wiener. Box Try was victorious. So Box Try getting himself a copy of the Gift of Parthax.
Gift of Parthax.
Yeah.
Isn't that out of
I don't know.
Men in Black?
Maybe.
The flower of the jewel of Parthax or something like that.
That is $6.99. Is that the universe thing?
I just think that the word
From the first
sounds
one?
awfully familiar, doesn't it? But we're
Yeah.
going to close out the final giveaway.
The
Pick
only
ourselves a
person
winner.
that finished was Laz on my stream.
And guess what? Box Try with a double win. Box Try, you go buy yourself a lottery ticket. You've got yourself a copy of Re-Legion on Steam today. Double win at the end of stream here. And congratulations to you. Don't forget, all you got to do is tune in and check it out. And Re-Legion is currently $9.99 on Steam. Congratulations to Box Try. And of course, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for joining us right here on NBNN. We love you guys and gals. And thanks to you folks, you've kept us here for 6+ years doing this for you. But we'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Okay. Bye-bye, everybody.